Kumi Mashiba is more than just a nurse and love interest in Hajime no Ippo. She is a character intricately woven into a theme of love, family, and relentless pursuit of personal dreams. Let's take a closer look at how Kumi navigates the world dominated by boxing while being grounding force for two of the series' most prominent fighters, her brother Ryo Mashiba, as well as also her love interest Makunouchi Ippo.
今度私と
For those unfamiliar with Kumi, she is Mashiba's younger sister as well as also works as a nurse. Her compassionate nature contrasts sharply with her brother's intimidating demeanor, making her a pivotal character who bridges the emotional connections in the series.
You look tired. I don't think you should be walking around just yet.
Oh, the girl at the bakery!
Kumi's backstory is steeped in tragedy. Orphaned at a young age, she grew up relying solely on her brother. Their relationship is defined by the intense bond, but also a sense of overprotection from her brother's part, which has profoundly shaped her personal life. Despite Ryo's abrasive nature, Kumi remains understanding, even becoming a nurse to tend to his boxing-related injuries.
She's gotta be bored. I have to say something. So nothing happened. That's the way it goes. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
If you'd like, you can come inside for a minute.
Huh?
When it comes to her dynamic with Ippo, Kumi represents a quieter strength. Their relationship is marked by a series of endearing moments, including Ippo's shy attempts to express his feelings towards her, and Kumi's own reservations driven by her own protective instincts and her experiences with Ryo, her brother.
Ryo, you're finally home. Just kidding. See, I knew it.
That's for sure.
Kumi's life has been shaped by living her brother's shadow, with his overbearing attitude deterring many potential suitors in the past, which left her questioning whether she can truly build a life outside her brother's influence. Yet Kumi quietly asserts her independence through her actions, showing courage by standing up to him when needed.
It's her.
Her role as the emotional anchor extends to Ippo's career. Kumi often struggles with her feelings towards boxing. On one hand, she supports Ippo wholeheartedly, but on the other hand, she deeply worries about the physical toll the sport is taking on him. Her layered emotions highlight the series' broader themes of sacrifice and perseverance. Even as Kumi stands at the crossroads of two strong characters, her resilience shines through. She doesn't merely exist as a side character, she embodies the heart of the series, reminding us the importance of the support system and the quiet strength that it takes to keep on believing in others, as we saw in the manga after the Alfredo fight. You know what? This is the perfect time to take a break. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, enjoy. But yeah, manga spoilers are coming. After Ippo's grueling fight against Alfredo Gonzalez, Kumi read the newspaper and learned the heartbreaking truth: Ippo had lost. Concerned, she went to the Makunouchi fishing boat to check on him, only to hear from Oizawa that he was going on his morning walk. Determined, she found him and she showed him the paper, forcing him to confront the reality of his defeat. As they walked back to Ippo's house, Kumi couldn't hide her worry. She pointed out how his face was swollen and asked why he couldn't just walk away from the brutal world of boxing. Ippo admitted he understood the risks and he didn't want to add to his mother's concerns. With a heavy heart, he promised that if he ever lost again, he would retire from the world of boxing for good. After Ippo's devastating loss versus Goviera, Kumi paid him a visit at the Makunouchi fishing boat. At the request of his mother, she stayed behind to keep an eye on him while the mother went to work. Seeing Ippo safe but broken, Kumi couldn't hold back her tears. In her heart, she believed it might be better for him to retire, sparing him the pain and struggle she hated to see him go through. As she sat by his side, her love for him deepened as she fell asleep next to him. When Ippo woke up to find Kumi there, he quietly left for the fishing boat after having essentially, for lack of better terms, existential crisis, like, oh my god, what's going on? But that's neither here nor there. Later, Kumi and Ippo's mother shared a heartfelt conversation about the struggles of waiting and worrying for their boxers in their lives. Ryo, her brother, and Makunouchi Ippo, her son. So Ippo's mom, in her wisdom, remarked that despite their concerns, boxers are on their own adventure and they will find their way back to the ring or to a new path when the time is right. Later that evening, Ippo walked Kumi home. On their way, she suggested he visit a specialist known for treating fighters, hoping to ease her fears about him being punch drunk. In a rare tender moment, Kumi confessed her desire to support Ippo no matter what, only for the moment to be interrupted by none other than Mashiba, who had come to pick her up. Classic Mashiba. I mean, the guy's always keeping an eye on his sister.
Yes, hello?
Hello, how are you? It's Mashiba. Could you come over?
Fast forward, back in the Mashiba residence, Kumi found herself reflecting on her conversation with Tomiko, Awoki's girlfriend. We might even do a video on her. I don't think so, but yeah. Worried she might grow old without realizing her relationship with Ippo or it making any progress at all. When she realized that her brother will be away at training camp for a week, she saw that as an opportunity. Finally, it will be the time for her and Ippo to be alone. And after she invited Ippo, when he arrived, as polite as ever, carrying a container of fish for dinner, as the fireworks began to light up the night sky, Kumi turned off the light for a better view. The moment grew romantic, and the two leaned in closer, just about to share their first kiss, until Ippo caught sights of Mashiba outside the window. What followed was a hilarious yet awkward moment in the series of failed attempts at a kiss. With Ippo's paranoia ruined the mood, the ultimate twist, Mashiba wasn't even outside. He was sitting in the living room the whole time. Naturally, Ippo was terrified, but Mashiba, for once, decided to keep his cool, and he gave Ippo a little test to prove his feelings, asking him to name 5 things he liked about Kumi in 10 seconds. Under pressure, Ippo stumbled and failed, and was told to leave. Kumi, fed up, scolded her brother, reminded him of how his overprotectiveness has sabotaged her social life as well as also her romantic life in the past. Ippo, ever the peacemaker, defended Mashiba, saying his actions came from a place of love for his sister. This softened the tension, and when Mashiba returned after a quick chat with Ippo outside, he informed Kumi that they had come to an understanding. The whole ordeal left Kumi in a surprisingly good mood. But yeah, what do you think about Ippo's relationship, and how do you think that would end? Do you think he would ever grow the balls to ask her out, change it from a pseudo relationship to an actual relationship, or would he fumble her? Drop down your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any character that you want to see us cover, drop it down in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bums out.